Hey guys. So today we're going to be doing a tier list, and it's a little bit different from what we usually do, but it's going to be a tier list on motivational quotes, and we'll rank them on how many push-ups it makes me do, basically. So I have a list of 3, 6, 9, 10 different authors right here, and I'm just going to go through them and see how much push-ups it makes me do, and then at the end I'll do them all, and hopefully I don't die. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so the first book is from Oscar Wilde's Lady Windermere Fan. It is "We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars." Okay, he low-key cooked with that one, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, it's pretty motivational. I bet like if I'm thinking like how many push-ups it makes me do, I'm gonna go for like it makes me do like 10 push-ups or 20 push-ups. It makes me do 20 push-ups. Okay, and I'll like if I need to, I'll just go back. Okay, the next one is from Delorax, one of my goats, greatest motivations. He says, "Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not." Okay, we like a rhyming king. Um, uh, I okay. I think I have to account for Delorax's aura at this point because he's one of the big dogs. So I gotta go for like if the Lorax is telling me to do push-ups right now, I'm gonna bang out a couple ones. So I'm gonna do like probably 50 push-ups, but there's contingent on the fact that he watches me while doing it. Okay, but I only got 40, so I'll put in 40 push-ups. He is my goat. Okay. This next one is from The Velveteen Rabbit by Marguerite Williams Bianco. I have not read this book, by the way, and I found it. But I found the quote online. "It doesn't happen all at once," said the skin horse. "You become. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen often to people who break easily, or have sharp edges, or who have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you're real, most of your hair has been loved off, and your eyes dropped out, and you get loose in the joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly, except to people who don't understand." Okay. Marguerite Williams Bianco, she cooked with that one, I ain't gonna lie. I think that's like one of those things that everyone hears, don't care about whatever and what don't care what everyone else is thinking, like that's like general information or advice most people give to other people, but it's so hard to follow because everyone cares about each other, in like a shallow sense. Me too. But yeah, yeah. I think in terms of wisdom, like it's given me some motivation. Mm, It's not a, it's not 100 push-ups yet though. I'm gonna go for like, I mean, a solid 20 push-ups. Solid 20 push-ups. Easy. She's with Wild. Good company. Good company. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, okay. Next one, Disney's Pooh Grand Adventure: The Search for Christopher Robins by A. A. Milnes. Milan? Milnes. Promise me you'll always remember. You're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. That's a 100 push-up boy right there. I don't even explain that because it's like most people underestimate themselves. I'm talking about you, person watching this. Like, make sure you know your own potential and follow through with that potential. Yeah. Um, yeah, yeah. That's 100 push-ups right there. Easy, easy. Okay. Next one. Next one. Find your this one's by Linda Kranz, Only One You. Find your own way. You don't have to follow the crowd. There's only one you in this great big world. Okay, that's Linda Kranz. That's a good one, and it does make me feel like I want to work out. A little basic. I find your own way. Go against the crowd. You know, like those weird, um, or not weird, but those gifs and memes you see online of like one person going the other direction, or that you're the sheep or whatever the crap. Uh, yeah. It's good. It's good, but it's like I'll put it at a 20 as well. Okay, this is by Veronica Roth, who wrote the Divergent series. Um, make of that what you may. Becoming fearless isn't the point, that's impossible. It's learning how to control your fear and how to be free from it. Damn, damn, damn. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good one. Because fear is usually the the thing that's limiting you from a lot of your goals and your potential. The fear of missing out, the fear of humiliation from your peers, fear of like most things in life. Most things in life will make you scared, and I think for a long time I kind of lived like that, like the fear of what other people think of me, and I still live like that. I'm not gonna lie. That's just how I go about my life. And yeah, obviously it's not the best, but I guess there's worse fears. Not even. And I'm slowly trying to confront that fear. I guess this video is me confronting that fear. Becoming fearless isn't the point of the possible. It's learning how to control your fear and how to be free from it. I'm gonna give this one 100 push-ups too. Nah, nah, nah. That's OD. I'm gonna get 40. It's 40 push-ups. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I wanted you to see what real courage is, instead of getting the idea that courage is a man with a gun in his hand. It's when you know your licks before you begin, but you begin anyway, and you see it through no matter what. You rarely win, but sometimes you do. Okay, Harper Lee. This is why we read you in high school. I'm not, like, I mean, this is an automatic 100 push-ups. Like, she's like the goat of many things, and writing specifically as well. But she has such a way of words in many ways. It's just such beautiful prose. Okay, also to be honest, I know we were assigned To Kill a Mockingbird in high school, but I like skimmed past it. I know it's evil of me, and this is why um, reading literacy is dropping and stuff. But I just couldn't bother at that time of my life. I for sure will read it one day, like fully actually, because it's just such a classic. But for now, this quote makes me feel like it's a good book, and I'm going to give it 100 push-ups. Okay, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Coelho? Hopefully I'm saying his name right. And when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. You guys already know that this is my favorite book. This is an automatic 100. Like it just you can't beat someone just um so beautiful. He's a beautiful man. Okay. And then we have Emily Bronte with Wuthering Heights, not the movie that just came out, but the actual book and in all its glory, and not the smut or the explicit. Um, that's like also a different movie, a video. Like how they freaking botched or dumbed down, you know, classics into something that could read more as fan fiction. But we can talk about that later. If he loved of all the power of his puny being, he couldn't love as much in 80 years as I could in a day. This is not motivational, but I just think it's a really beautiful quote. And also, the it also could be like a self-love thing. If you sometimes you could read it like that. Uh, I would give it a 10 push-ups. Okay, this one is from Brian Jacques, Jacques, Brian Jacques. Books by called Redwall. Who knows, my friend? Maybe the sword does have some magic. Personally, I think it's the warrior who wields it. You can't. That's like he cooked with that book too. That's an automatic 100 for sure. Just a beautiful quote, and never read the book. For sure, should read it. I think he's more of a oh. He seems like a nice soul. Anyways, let me count this: 400, 480, 500, 520, 540, 550. I have 550 push-ups that I have to do, and that sounds like a bad time. But I will do it for the video and for you guys. So watch me do it right now. Okay, at this point, I probably did 550 push-ups. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Happy reading. Stay safe out there, and see you on the next one.